friends. Hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to talk about something that makes me a little angry, or some angry ASMR today. It is in hockey, in beer league. So let's back all the way up. So in hockey, there's different levels, and as you get old, there's a saying that all roads lead to beer league, which is basically just men's rec hockey. And it's co-ed. Most of them are co-ed. Although in some places where there's enough women, there are women's rec league, but that's pretty rare. Like most of the time, it's co-ed or men's league hockey. And also my helmet has given me this like awful zit, and it is super annoying. Anyway, sorry. So the thing that just it grinds my gears a little bit is when people do not play at the correct level. So today we had a game today against a team that I really wanted to beat because they're a bunch of jerks, and they're not only are they jerks, they're also rules weasels. They're the type of people that just complain about everything and then break all the rules anyway. And you're like, quit being a wuss, quit being, you just complain to the refs the whole time and then turn around and then hack you. And you're like, all right, whatever, nerd. Anyway, but they had a player on their team who was like, obviously had played high school level hockey and was still young and like athletic, and it's like, okay, he is definitely one level too low, if not two levels down from where he should be playing. And so it's one of those things where it's like, it kind of makes it not fun. Because even if they're not like leading a lot of scoring, like as a defensive player, they're still taking away a lot of chances. And it's just like, what is the point of playing down so far? It's like, I get it if you signed up and you didn't know where you should be, and you're like, well, I'm probably a B player, because that happens a lot in our areas. Someone will move into town, and if they came from like Minnesota, maybe they're like a C or a D player, and then they come to Omaha, and it's like, okay, well, you're actually an A player, because more than half of the people started playing hockey as adults. And so I like to think I'm one of the better players, and I play against a lot of good players because I skate a weekly private skate that's mostly like really good players, where I'm the worst guy out there by a good margin. But I feel like having played with them, I've gotten significantly better in a relatively short period of time. And so, I see that. I see this guy that's playing way above the level, and if I see that, I am going to play him accordingly and play him like I play the top guy, and so the other team just got all bent out of shape that like, hitting him with his stick, and it's like, okay, well, if this guy's gonna play that level, if he's gonna sandbag that hard, then I'm gonna sandbag with him, you know what I mean? Like, and so it's just weird that people get upset about that. Like, if you come down to play at a level and people meet you at that level, like you come from this level and you come down here to play at this level, and someone who's kind of just chill down here but like could play up a little bit, that's me. I go play up. I probably should go to the next level. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm in this weird bubble that I don't think I'm playing down, because I'm not. I'm like, if you look at the stats for the year, I'm like number 40 out of 200 or something like that. So it's not like I'm like top third in goal scoring, but I can skate better than most people, and I have some skills, and I have some good hockey IQ. It's not translating into the scoreboard. So that's why I didn't move up this year, but I felt like maybe it's time to move up. Anyway, so I could kind of be an A player, especially if I turn on the jets and try a little harder. And so if you're here and you're playing here at this level, but you're still playing at this skill level, and someone comes to this, you really can't get mad. And so I guess that is what upsets me more than anything, is like, if you're gonna play down and you're gonna be chill because like your wife or your brother plays the lower level, like, okay, it's kind of bullshit, but like, I get it. You're just here to have fun, and like, you ghost and you're not trying super hard. But when you get real sweaty and you turn on the jets, and then someone turns on the jets with you and sticks with you, and you get stick checked, and I don't know, it makes me upset that, like, people don't see, like, well, if our ringer is gonna turn on the jets and their guy, who is, I guess I'm a ringer then too, turns on the jets, then, I don't know, that's what I'm saying. And so it's just frustrating that, I don't know, I guess I don't know what the point is. Play at the level you should be playing at. And that kind of is the question I've been having, is because I don't have a ton of goals. This is my best year so far, stat-wise. I think I've got like 3 goals and like 5 assists, something like that, which is pretty good for me. I've had a couple like close chances. Like today I had a close chance. Where it was nice. Picked up my own rebound, backhanded it, but backhanded it right into the goalie's face when he was on the ground. It looked like it was almost purposeful. Like I chose to not hit the net and hit him in the face instead. So felt a little bad about that, but what are you gonna do? I really could have used that goal because we lost 1-0. But it's just like, when do you know when it's time to move up? When do you know, like, and here's the other thing, is I feel like I skate pretty hard, when I'm out. And I always save a little bit and turn on the jets and really go for it. Because you can't just go full out the whole game. You're gonna get gassed. But sometimes I think if I was skating with better players, I would get more opportunities and I would actually end up having more stats. Because I was thinking about this today. I got there was probably like 5 or 6 really good opportunities where I was in the right place and I get a pass and it's right into my feet, and it's like, you really need to be high skill to take a puck that hits your feet and do something with it in stride. And I have some skill, but I don't have that. Like about half the time I could kind of kick it out and get it, but I lose like 5 steps in the process. I lose whatever advantage I had. And then the other half of the time, it goes way wide. And so it's kind of like, well, if I step up, I could play more physical hockey, which I do enjoy playing slightly more physical hockey. I know it's still beer league, but it's hockey. Like, there's rubbing involved. Like, it's just part of the game. And I don't know. I think I'm just worried that if I move up, there will be more tryhards, and there'll be more people that like should be up in the top level who are sandbagging down in the A level, because once you get to that level, they kind of stop caring a little bit. They don't really make anybody move up to the open level. And so it's like, okay, if I am top third of the B League, then I move up. I reasonably, based off of watching games, a lot of those people in the A League should be in the B League and vice versa. Like, I feel like I'd still be middle of the pack. But who knows? Maybe it would do better for me. So I guess, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. So if you have advice for me about that, I'd love to hear it, because I don't have a clue. Really, the guy who runs the private skate I'm in also runs the league. So I might ask him and be like, hey, do you think I should move up to A? Because then I'd have, if I mentally make that decision, I think it would motivate me to try a lot harder in the off season to like get into better shape and be ready for it. But at the same time, part of me wanted to have that season in the B League where I was one of the top 10 players, points wise. And that's kind of, you want to be the guy who's delivering the goals, especially having played, this is like my 5th or 6th season not playing goalie. I haven't really ever broken like 5 goals. Like, I think this season I got, 2 goals and 5 assists, something like that. So I have 7 or 8 points. And that is like my best statistical season so far. So, but I've also, a lot of the seasons I was playing defense, where it's harder to score, just by virtue of it. So I guess I don't know. I just don't know when is the time to move up. No one's like pressuring me to move up. A lot of the people I know pretty well moved up last season, and so it's like I kind of feel like maybe I should have moved up too, but I don't know. I'm still having fun with it. So anyway, that's all I got today. So if you have advice for me, I would love to hear it. And otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.